How's it? Right, 6v6 domination on standoff. And I go 54-5 in this game. Just going to go through a few things here with you guys today. Tell you a little bit about me, where I'm from. Also briefly mention Nerds Reloaded and the boys that set it up. And also tell you about what you can expect from me and my channel in the future. So first off, shot to the Nerds Reloaded boys for setting up the channel. Newbie Agility, Cap, Stang, Quick Guns. And for anyone watching this who isn't familiar with the channel, it's basically a community channel for gamers, supported by gamers. Essentially just to help the smaller channels gain exposure, like mine, smaller channels. So if you just stumble across it for the first time, or just stumbled across this video rather, and you have a smaller YouTube channel, do yourself a favor and go and take a look. So as I said, just a small channel. I'm a small channel, just getting started, literally like in the last couple of weeks, at the time of recording this. And it's tough, there's a lot to learn, as with anything new, but I expected it to be. Difference is, it's enjoyable. Yes, it's the reason I've wanted to do it for so long. Um, One of the key objectives, I think, with setting up a YouTube channel is how you're going to drive traffic to it. It's important for people to find your videos, in the hope that they enjoy them enough to subscribe, and stick around for a bit longer. It's what I have in the back of my mind, as I create content, and that's where Nerds Reloaded comes in. So moving on, using the vector, as you can see, it's got the elite camo on there. Um, Also got the silence. I think that's it. It's as far as attachments go. This gameplay was from around Feb, I think it was. So, none of the new camos out yet at that time. I didn't really get into trying to go for gold and all this sort of stuff. Um, I don't spend hours and hours and hours playing. I just don't have the time for it. So I quite like the elite one, so I stuck with it. Uh, So as I said, I was using the vector with a silencer. The gameplay was from Feb, already mentioned that, and my perks: hardline, ghost, toughness, scavenger, and tactical mask. Really trying to get in under the radar, just not get noticed. Score streaks: stealth chopper, VSAT, and escort drone. The reason I like this combination is they follow on really quickly from each other. The stealth chopper comes in at like 1100. I just should have just seen this bit on the video now. I really should have seen that teammate behind me get killed. I just wasn't paying attention to the mini map, and I look at it now, I think, oh, stupid. Really should have seen that. Take him out, and then this guy just nails me from behind. Shocking. Anyway, the score streaks, as I was saying. Stealth chopper comes in at 1100, followed by the VSAT at 1200, and then the escort drone at 1250. It's really, really good, and you'll see the three of them go to work in the second round. Map itself, standoff, I'd say it's probably got to be one of my favourite maps. Round one usually is a slow start for me in domination. And you'll probably see this in some of my other domination gameplays. I like to try and ease into the game with the first round, get a feel for it, and then round two just push it a bit more. Now about me, who am I? Well, basically I'm South African, originally from Johannesburg or Joburg, and I've been living in the UK now for almost 10 years. Came over on my own, solo, just with a suitcase full of clothes in 2004, and just kind of settled in and ended up staying. Not sure if you picked up on where I was from, from my accent. I think unless I'm actually talking to other South Africans, it's probably quite diluted now. Just given the length of time I've lived in the UK, it's not probably as heavy as it used to be. But I'm 33, I'm married, I have an amazing little boy as well. He actually turns 1 this week at the time of doing this video. Big number 1. And you'll probably hear me use words occasionally that you might not have heard before, like lekker, which is basically nice. If I say the weather is lekker, it means the weather is nice or good. Or man, that was a lekker drop shot, means it was a really good drop shot. And I say yeah instead of yeah, but you'll probably hear me slip the odd yeah in. It's just from living around everyone else saying yeah for the last 10 years. Some other words: shot, as in shot to the boys from Nerdz Reloaded for posting my video, means thanks to the boys. And when I say cuck, K-A-K, that means bad. If something is cuck, it's bad or rubbish, as in yes, as my aim was cuck there. So about my channel then, it's going to be based mainly around Call of Duty. I got into Call of Duty in Black Ops 1 on the Xbox and moved to the PS3 because I had some mates that are playing on the PS3 more, and I've stuck with the PS3 ever since. I actually prefer the controller to the Xbox controller. I find it sits better in my hands, and the general build of the controller I just think is better. Thumbsticks glide nicely, whereas the Xbox just seems to be a little bit sticky. I don't know, it might just have been my controller. The thumbsticks just weren't fluid, they didn't move nicely. This is when I start to pull in the kill streaks. You'll see the kill streaks now starting to go to work. And don't look out for the panic. I suddenly start realizing I'm onto a big one here, and start wildly trying to call kill streaks in, and there's too many in the air, and I'm panicking and I can't get the other ones in. It's quite funny. So the controllers, I'm on the PS3. I use Control Freaks on my controller, and for anybody that hasn't used them before, I seriously recommend you get some. Really adds a lot to your gameplay, improves your accuracy and stuff. I started back with Modern Warfare 2 just before Black Ops 1, mainly on campaign stuff, nothing on the multiplayer side of things. Black Ops 1 was my first real taste of multiplayer, and I was rubbish, or cuck. I was thinking about doing a video at some point actually on my Call of Duty history and how I got my KD from where it was in Black Ops 1, which was like 0.8 to 1.57, I think, as it stands now. I love stats and KPIs and key performance indicators. I'm constantly trying to improve them. I reckon it shows progress and in my skills and abilities. Some people really aren't bothered about their stats, but I love them. So I've played Black Ops 1. I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 3, and I'm loving Black Ops 2. It's lekker. You actually know about that one now. Oaks, that's another one. Oaks are just guys, people. If I say you oaks, it's just you guys. So what else? I mentioned about how to improve your game, and I said I was going to do a video on that. Just explaining where my KD was and how I got it to actually where it is now. So I'll do a series of videos on the specifics of that. I know it's been done probably thousands of times already, but it's my channel. I'm keen to show off the hard work I put in and what I did to get there. Also said I love stats and checking out KD, score per minute, things like that. So I'll put some videos together, and analyze some of his information. Take a look at some of the stats available on Elite, things that used to be there that I wish were still there. Oh yeah, check this guy around the corner. Watch this. Around the corner, one-shot kill. It's a classic. Anyway, what else are we going to be showing on my channel? We're going to be doing some, I think, live commentaries. We'll see how that goes. It just adds more sort of fun to the whole gameplay side of things. Instead of sitting there quietly with the mic off, just playing. Turn it on and chat as you go. Why the hell not? Other things to expect from my channel. You're going to see some tutorials on a plugin for Photoshop called SiteGrinder. It essentially lets you create websites from within Photoshop. Pretty good. It really is. Go check it out if you haven't. Just make your design in Photoshop, click a button, and off you go. You get a website. In addition to that, also some videos on nutrition, losing weight, building lean muscle, gymming, just that type of thing, really. Another interest in my life. It's something I've lived for a while, and I know, I think I know quite a bit about, and I have proof that it works, really. I know what works because I've lived it, and I continue to live it. That's essentially it, guys. I'll say too many yums in this. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon. Cheers.